Imagine working your entire life, investing in your retirement, doing what the experts tell you to do. Put it in your 401k, put it in this account, that account, put it in an IRA, do all this stuff. Just overnight to have it all taken away. This is an urgent warning to you.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker.
Hey guys, International Stacker back again. I've got an extremely serious video for you today. Please like, comment, subscribe. The interactions help my videos to get out. YouTube is doing crazy censorship lately, and this video everyone needs to see. Because either you can be prepared or you could be another statistic. And we're going to open up that right there, right now, to tell you about this warning. My channel is about buying and collecting and finding gold and silver all around the world. And we've been to many countries together. You all know I'm back in the United States right now. I'll also talk about preparedness and disasters because that's my line of profession. There we go. But yeah, let's get into this video. And again, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing because only about 80% of you are not subscribed who watch. And one last thing I want to say, a big thank you to the sponsor of this video, First Mining Gold. It's a Canadian gold developer with huge potential, and we'll talk about them in a little bit. As you've all seen, I've put out several videos lately, and let me get this ready. And not like too close together, but over the past 4 months or so, about the hidden tax spreading through our nation, which is inflation. And the story is only getting worse. And I'm going to tell you about right now how much worse it's getting. And these numbers and this data I have, guys, is going to absolutely shock you. But first, I wanted to unbox this. I've been waiting for this for a while. You all know I was on a currency buying spree for these videos. And I had to buy this. This is a bundle of 500,000 dong from Vietnam. Look at that. 500,000 dong from Vietnam. You know how much that's worth right now? Not even a penny. It's probably worth more selling on eBay just, you know, for people to collect. But imagine that you saved your entire life and then this happened. You wake up overnight and your money's inflated away. So in 1985, this currency came out in denominations of 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, and 100, I believe. And I think 500. Yeah, I think 500 was the max. But then soon, in 1987, just two years later, they had to come out with a 200 denomination, 1,000 denomination, 2,000 denomination, and 5,000 denomination. Because of inflation that would soon turn into hyperinflation. So just over a 2-year period, they had to go to 5,000 notes. It got worse. 3 years later, by 1990, they had 10,000 notes, 50,000 dong notes. And then by 1991, they had 20,000 dong notes. And in 94, they had 100,000 dong notes. So back in 1985, this was the biggest denomination. This could buy you stuff. 9 years later, in 94, 100,000 dong was their largest note. So this is 500,000 dong. So this became worth 5 bills. How inflation led to hyperinflation. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine working your entire life just to have the hidden tax of inflation take your money away. This is happening to all of you right now. This is literally happening to all of you right now. In April, we set a record of 4.1% inflation for the month of April, biggest since 2008. The very next month, May of this year, we set another record. It went to 5%, which is another record. And then in June, we set a whole nother record of 5.4%. That means on June 1st, say you have $20, and we'll talk about this in another video. Look at this, or $10. So June 1st, you have $10. June 31st or 30th, you have $10, but it's worth 5% less. So you still have the physical $10, right? We should use bills. You still have the physical $10, but just at the end of the month, it's worth 5.4% less in terms of your buying power. So what does this have in common? What does this currency have in common from Venezuela? What does this currency have in common from Zimbabwe? What does this have in common from Lebanon? What does all this have in common besides all this paper you see in front of you right now is not even worth a cent? You cannot go to these countries and spend this, okay? What does it all have in common? It's paper. It's worth nothing. It has nothing intrinsic that's helping it keep its value. Whereas physical gold and physical silver are considered by many and me, and I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just some random dude on the internet just learning from adventures and my mistakes and triumphs in life. This is what actually holds your value as a hedge against inflation. The jump in food alone, just over the past month, has been the biggest since 1981. The biggest jump in food since 1981 over this last month. How many of you were alive in 81? That's a question. Put it in the comments below. They also hide inflation in other ways. So inflation's actually worse. First off, it's worse than the 5.4%. That's just the stats that are being released, but it's much worse. Oh, a freaking... Sorry guys, I thought it was a freaking bee or something. But how else is inflation hidden besides the official numbers being lesser than what they really are? Packages. Maybe you used to get 10-ounce packs of peanuts. They still look the same, but now they have 8 ounces of peanuts. Packages get smaller. So inflation is hidden in many other ways. But what can you do? I firmly believe gold and silver, physical gold and silver are the way. Why is that? Thousands of years of history. If it's a relic and an antique, why are the central banks still doing it? And also the future needs and demand, as silver is the best conductor of electricity, so green technologies, electric vehicles, etc. Gold doesn't corrode. It's used for high consequence type applications like space travel. Well, we just had Bezos go to space. We just had the Virgin Galactic gentleman, I forgot his name, Richard Branson go to space. Come on, Elon Musk, get to space, but it's going to be needed, okay? More space travel comes, more is going to be needed. Someone recently said to me, why are you making so many videos about inflation? We know already, but many people don't know. Many people are going to lose everything like in 2008 and like on Black Sunday and every other downturn we've had in the past. We're going to have a downturn. It's not conspiracy. It's history. The question is, how bad is it going to be? And I believe this is going to be the worst one we've ever seen. And I see it, my job to be the digital Paul Revere and warn as many people as possible. So please share this video and help get the message out. Now, you've prepared. You've got water, you've got emergency food, which even FEMA says you should have up to 3 weeks. Some places says more, some places says less. You've got gold and silver, you're feeling comfortable. And now you want to, try to take advantage of the coming boon, which I believe is coming. And again, I'm not a financial advisor, to the price action in metals. Because if this stuff does what I think it's going to do, that means other stuff attached to this stuff is going to be worth something, right? So if you have some extra cash to play with and you want to try to earn some more value or equity, there are other options out there, okay? So let's continue my journey on trying to find literally the best mining companies out there. I've done a lot of videos. I even did some videos on uranium. And I want to talk more about another company I found and who's also the sponsor of this video, First Mining Gold. So let's put all this fiat paper currency in the middle here and let's get to it. All right, here we go. How do I do that so fast, folks? Here it is. This is the website for First Mining Gold. And, honestly, I think without a doubt, this may be one of the most undervalued natural resource companies in the world. Well, this is not the United States, this is Canada, maybe the world. I don't know, it's up there. I wanted to cover one of its most important projects. Here we go. It's called the Spring Pole project. And it happens to be one of the few real gold development projects that maybe, supposedly, per the studies, says that it can produce 300,000 ounces per year of gold. That is freaking mega. That's mega, guys. Who wants an ounce of gold? But a thing I wanted to also cover here is the second point here, why First Mining. Okay, so there's something that's called NPV. That's here, net present value. So that's the present value of the entity, right? So the pre-feasibility study has been completed, and it shows that it has an NPV, net present value, of 5% of $995 million with gold at $1,600 an ounce. All right, so let's go here and just check the spot price. So gold is $1,800 an ounce right now, guys. Silver's $25. Come on, get to 14. I want to load up. Come on. But even with a spot price for gold of $1,600, I should be here. Spot price is $1,600. It's still at $995 million. So what does that mean in plain English? It means that an appraisal has been done, okay, which concluded that if the gold sells for $1,600 an ounce, not the $1,800 it is today or the $1,900 it was a month or so ago, that spring pole, that project alone is worth just a little under $1 billion. $1 billion. And talking about inflation, we're going to need billions instead of millions, right? So this company's entire market cap today, First Mining Gold, is around $216 or $220 million. So you're talking like nearly 5xing that just with this one project alone, okay? So that being said, when Spring Pole, I keep wanting to say Spring Hole, probably because Hulk is mining. When Spring Pole is developed to the point of having its permit in place, that project alone is going to probably, most likely, depending on how it goes and prices, be worth somewhere between $500 million and to $700 million. So that right there is a 300 potential upside, which I do like. Now, popping over here into this tab, I did want to show you, this is like the initial camp they're setting up and working. This is where Spring Pole is, and there's different projects that this company is working on. But I wanted to show you the exploration side, okay? The thing I wanted to show you is that it's AU, but also they have AG, so they have silver, and it's not on the slide. But the thing I like about when mines is not only when they have gold, but when they have silver as well. Okay, to me that's a big deal because it's like free money, right? If you're mining gold, you can get silver. This is kind of how it looks. It has a cofferdam, open pit mine. That's the plant site. That's the aerial picture we saw, another cofferdam or stockpile. Okay, that's what it's looking like. But the one thing I like about this company is that they have other projects. Okay, they have other projects, and the additional properties are being developed by partners, and they're all world-class assets. So not only do they have one iron in the fire, they have many. So that's another thing I like. Another thing I like about this company is they currently have somewhere around $33 million in cash. If you're watching First Mining, get yourself some gold bars, get it out of cash. No, they need that for operations, I understand it. But they have somewhere around $33 million in cash, plus the company owns shares of 3 other mining companies, which are partnering with them on other projects. And we'll talk about that in a second here. But let me go to this tab here. So looking at this, and it's FFMGF. I'll put it up on the screen. Looking over the past year, we've been between 52-week range is 25 cents to 42 cents. Right now, we're at 30 cents. So to me, I mean, compared to its peers, it's really, to me, valued at an 80% discount right now. Okay, up to 80%. If you're just looking over the past year, we're at a 10% or a 10-cent discount, which I like. And I like that these projects are forthcoming. So to me, what makes this interesting for me is there's going to be news with it in the future as they develop and get, permits and start producing. So I really do like that because its price can rise greatly. Even, what did we say earlier? 400 or 500%. Another thing I really like about this company, the founder and chairman of the company is, drumroll please, Mr. Keith Neumeyer, who many of you know is the founder of First Majestic Silver, which some say is the purest silver company in the world. Oh, is it 0.999? I don't know. But it's a NYSE listed company with 4,000 plus employees. And some may know Mr. Neumeyer as Mr. Silver. He is a close contact of Eric Sprott, and Mr. Neumeyer is considered to be among the best ever in the business. If you don't know who he is, guys, gals, if you don't know who First Majestic is, you need to check it out. Another thing I wanted to highlight
is that First Mining Gold has a joint investment taking place. I think it was earlier this week or next. I don't know. I think it just happened. But with Treasury Metals, okay. So Treasury Metals has a big project here. Yeah, the Goliath complex. Okay, so where's the David and Goliath right now? But they have the Goliath Gold Complex, which to me it looks extremely interesting. Let's scroll down here a little bit more. You see here they have a bunch of information, but their share price has fallen by about 53% since about mid-August. So hashtag beer flu effect in them most likely. If any of you watch one of my favorite shows, which is Gold Rush, I couldn't think of the name for a second. If you remember Patrick, why am I saying all these wrong names? Parker Schnovel and the mines up there couldn't start for a long time because of the beer flu and the lockdowns and all that. So I'm sure that helped to affect that. But to me, it being at a 53 or 55% discount makes it attractive. So the net present value for this project is just north of 300 million for the Goliath. So going back here, Goliath project, just north of about 300 million. And their current market cap is below 100 million. So that's almost a 3x right there, which I like. The management was reorganized last year to include experts, that developed this kind of mass gold project. I like that. Let's go to the thing here. They have low capital expenditures, and the mine is believed to, that Goliath Gold Complex. Some people are saying that the upfront costs for all the mine will be returned in just the first 2 years of production, which is fantastic. And here in just the last year is that discount. So the 52 trading week here is $1.98 to 75 cents. So this is 80 cents. You guys, I like to put most of my money, currency, buying power into physical gold and silver. But I do think there's going to be big opportunities for mining stocks. And any time you can get them in the cents, and they've got people like Newmeyer, Mr. Silver attached to or any other kind of big projects on the future, I do like those as well. So I did just want to mention this company as well, because I thought that was interesting news for First Mining. They are working with other great people in the industry. Let's just click here real quick, and I just want to show you. So see Goliath Gold, that's the one they're working on. The Picker Crow, Spring Pole, that one. Pickle Crow, I like the names. Cameron, oh boy, who got that reference right there? They got the Du Parquet. The Pit, the Du Cassin, I can't even say it, and then the Hope Brook. So they're all over the place. They've got a lot of experience and look, gold. But again, let's look at the freaking pickles. Who wants a pickle? At least the few I looked at, they have gold and silver. I'm not sure if this one does, but I do like when it's not just gold. I like when it's gold and silver. Wow. 9 million tons? You kidding me? 1.2 million ounces of gold. Woo! Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. First Mining Gold, have you heard about them? What's your thoughts? Do you have any feedback? Do you have any mining companies you want me to review? This one looks like a pretty cool one, so I'm going to look deeper into it. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. The disclaimer is in the description below. But thank you, everyone, for watching. Please protect yourselves. Remember, the way you protect yourselves all through history is a shield. And as Lynette Zhang says, shields are made of metals, gold and silver. And you need to protect yourself physically. And once you've done that, I think there's other opportunities out there. This is my channel, new videos every week. I just broke 20,000 subscribers, so big thank you to all of you. 80 to 90% of you watching are not subscribed, so please subscribe, smash the like button, help me get my videos out to more people, share them, let's get the word out. Thank you, everybody, and I guess we'll say, catch you on the next one. Woo!
One stacker on a journey.